Hello, chat. Hello, chat. Let me get some music for us. Let me get music playing. Gonna be listening to the Suika song from YouTube on a loop because you guys can't hear the in-game audio. Yeah. Probably just gonna stream for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. But yeah, I had a sleepy day today. Oh, excuse me. I just had dinner and I still have some Mountain Dew with me. But excuse me. Why? Oh, great. Please don't tell me I'm having internet connection issues right now. Please don't tell me I'm having internet connection issues at this moment in time when I'm trying to stream. Please. I've been having issues for the past few days where it's just been so slow. Like I'm connected to the 5G, but I don't know, I guess since I'm in the basement, I don't get as good as connection as I should. All right. That's like I see it's still loading. It's just not loading as fast. Okay. I'll play through a game and then we'll see what the video loading is like at that point. Now, I want to try to beat my best score. It's like that 3200 score. I nearly managed to do it the other day. I got 3100, but then things didn't work out. And it's just like, no. So yeah, that's part of the inspiration why I decided to do Suika today, is hoping that maybe the extra pressure of doing it on stream will mean that I'll be able to do it actually well. But yeah, I remember the main strategy that was made up at the time was small fruit on one side and big fruit on the other, so that you can try and connect the two. And also because to make double suika, you need the room for both of them. So you need to like make one suika on one side, then you can focus on making another suika on the other. Am I still connected? Alright, stream is still connected, it seems. That's good. But the video is still just not loading. I don't know why it's not loading. That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense why that would be a thing. Or why it's not a thing. Hey, I'm hoping that at least when I stream games, the quality doesn't go down. You know? Like, I haven't heard of any quality going down from chat when I stream games, so there's a little bit of hope there, maybe. Let's see, we got a pineapple. I think that's good progress. Also gotta wait for fruits to put itself together. Okay, there we go. Alright. We can already see that some fruits isn't connecting. Like these two cherries, I don't think they're gonna connect anytime soon. So that's a bit of an issue. But it's fine. I try not to worry too much about it. This is like meant to be a relaxing game anyhow, so. Yeah. Okay, there we are. Ooh. Now this is an issue. We got a bunch of small stuff on the bottom and bigger stuff up top with a lot of space in between. Meaning that things aren't going so well. I'm gonna see if I can listen to the game audio song now. You know, see if it'll work in my favor. And even if it's not fully loaded, it will play fully. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna try reloading the page. Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to reload the page. And see if it will load in that way. Alright, we got a melon. We got some connection down here. But things are still a bit iffy between it all. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's loading. I'm gonna stay on this page. So I don't know if there's anyone in chat right now, but hello. I am watching as this loads in properly so that I can put it on a loop and we can have background music for the stream. Alright, it's mostly loaded. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say that it stopped, but it heard me starting to say that and decided it needed to perform. Come on, you're nearly fully loaded. Let's get going here. You're on camera. You're on stream. So there's a lot of pressure for you, video. There's a lot of pressure for you to perform. Let's see. Yeah, I'd say that's like it's literally so close that are like a little bit like a dime left. There we go, fully loaded. Now I don't gotta worry about it. No more worries, no more strife. This is still an issue though. I have stuff at the bottom that's not connecting, even though it could. But there's stuff in the way that makes it so they can't connect. Ooh, those grapes are gonna connect. They're gonna connect, I can see it. It's literally so close to connecting. Just gotta push it a bit more. Come on, grapes. There we go. Okay. Don't know what that does for me other than give me a few more points. But that's cool, I guess. Alright, let's put that up there to connect those. Alright, let's see where we're at. Okay, those two persimmon orange things aren't going to be connecting. And that mini orange there doesn't have a lot of room for connection. This pear, Asian pear up here, isn't going to be connecting to anything. So mainly gotta focus on this small section right here and get it to connect to things, I think. Yeah, like that. And now we got a line here, from the smallest to the biggest. So if we can somehow get that connected properly, then there could be a line of connection down to that peach. Come on, down to the peach. It's so close. It's like inching too closer. Come on. It's literally so close, but it's not going to go. It's not going to go because of that grape. It's not going to connect because the grape is in the way. Sad times, sad days. Play Despacito. At the very least, I can connect these up here to make another peach. And maybe if I can connect stuff to this pair right here, I could get another one up there. Really depends. I mean, I hope I can get it done. Okay, looks like I can. There we go. Pineapple. Peaches to a pineapple. Oh, oh. Ah. No! The peaches! They nearly connected, but the grape is in the way once more. Oh, I think I'm screwed with this one. I think I might be just a tad bit screwed. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make the connection at the end. Yeah, there's too much pushing each other out of the way. I like playing through to the end though, just to see what kind of score I get. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. Yep, there's that. Ah, literally so close. Literally so close a few of those times. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. Yeah, you can see, like, this month I had a 3100 score. And usually I'm pretty good at getting good scores. But you know, the first one in a day isn't normally that good, because, you know, gotta dust off the old skills. Oh, it's lagging. Okay, lag isn't as bad now. It's 9:30 p.m. I should not be having Mountain Dew, but Mountain Dew tastes good. And I had dinner right before stream, so I had to have something good to drink with it, you know? Let's see. Let's hope this one goes better than the last one. Come on. Connect those two mini oranges over there somehow. Let's see, yep, there we go. Making more space there, makes that. And now that's out in the open. Now, see, at this point, I don't know if I should still put little stuff over here. I probably should. Just to keep true to the rule. But things are a bit iffy, so to say. Because I want to get those two persimmons to connect. But they're probably not going to. Not until these form a connection of some kind. And it makes the area over here a bit smaller. Oh, accidentally did that. Okay. Uh-huh. But we can make another one of these, so it's fine. It's all good, pretty sure. Now we can connect these to get a pineapple. Okay. But we're still in a bit of a pickle, because this stuff needs to connect. But it's probably not going to, at least not easily. But if I wait for gravity to do its thing, then there may be hope for me. There may be hope for me just yet. Ah, wrong connection. Okay, let's see. Let's connect to these. There we go. Okay, there's a lot of dead air right here. But I'm not too upset. Excuse me. I'm not too upset with how it looks. Okay, that cherry is kind of in a bad spot. Might just have to ignore it for now. And then just work other stuff up to make connections. Yeah, just focus on what's above the bottom layer. Since I don't think those are going to be connecting anytime soon. Let's see. Let's connect these over on this side, over to here. There we go, that pushes things down a little bit. Now there's not as much dead air down there. Just like a wee bit. Alright, here's this. Put these over here, I think, for a connection. It's staying up because of the air, but I think it could be pushed down. Yeah. It can be pushed down. Possibly. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there's persimmon between the two peaches. But, at least there's not as much dead air as there was before. So I'm counting that as progress, in a sense. I'm counting progress where I can. Alright, so I want to see if there's a way I can get that cherry to connect. There we go. Here's a cherry, I can connect to it. See, there's this over here. Make these connection. Like, the thing about the game mechanics is that it gives you what you need for a few turns in advance. But if you don't read what it's trying to tell you, and also if gravity messes up in a way, you could end up screwing yourself over. And not doing what the game wants you to. Alright, we have 3 peaches, but the pineapple is kind of in the way. So we need to open up a pathway for the pineapple to move, so that at least these 2 peaches can connect. But also I gotta make sure to make connections in other ways. Okay, there's that. I think I'll connect this one here. Connect that one there. Okay, we got 4 peaches. Oh, but gravity might do its thing here. Inertia. Inertia to the melon. Nice, okay. Okay, in this situation, I'm seeing that's moving down there. We have a pile here. Which side is small and which side is big? Well, this one has the big stuff, so this is the small side by default. It's more that we may have to redefine what small means to a certain extent. Oh, we got some connections there. I think grapes count as big, and then anything below grape is small right now. Do I make this connection, or do I make this connection? Because I know the inertia with this connection is... Ooh, wait. It doesn't connect. I was gonna say, the inertia of this connection would push this mini orange over here. That doesn't seem to be the case. But connecting those 2 mini oranges does cause inertia to do its thing. Yeah, see, the game is constantly changing. And the game knows a few turns ahead what it should give. It's up to the player to try to read its mind and what it's trying to say and what moves need to be made in order to succeed. I have to think of 2 turns ahead, but honestly I'm not actually doing that. Okay, this is gonna connect. Ooh, yes. And yes. Ooh, that was a close one. That was very close. But I think we're good. Okay, this connection to form that. Oh, inertia caused that to go down. Okay, it's not as terrible now. Still in a bit of a pickle, but small this side, big this side because of the melon. That's what I need to keep in mind for this game. Is big this side, small this side. to make the connections necessary for the end goal. Okay, I think it's going alright. Oh! Ooh, that was nearly... There was nearly a fruit space program there, with little fruits being tossed into outer space. But nope, it's fine. It worked out in the end. Alright. I think this is bad. Because I don't really have an avenue to connect to the smaller fruit that's down here, and even the bigger fruit, because the smaller fruit is getting in the way of the bigger fruits. And my playing field is smaller too, because this peach is so high up. So I have to be careful with where I place each fruit. And what connections to make. I see what this persimmon wants me to do, which is connect to this persimmon, but I don't think I can. I don't think that's possible, so it's probably just gonna be GG's. But let's place this here and see. Yeah. To get it to connect, it would have to push up that apple. But we can try right here. Okay, so we have an Asian pear. But that still brings about a problem of how to get these to connect. Alright, this pear is probably going to go all the way up once these connect, so GG's for this game. If inertia will do its thing. The game is over, Suika! I have no way of winning! It's over! There! Oh, God. Alright, let's go for another one. Let's see, I wonder if there's like I looked up the strategy for Suika a long time ago when it first came out. But I wonder if there's like new discoveries about the strategies. Like how there's constantly new discoveries in Pokemon strategies. Or new discoveries about older Pokemon games that explain how they work to the common people. And not just the game developers. Because obviously the game developers know how it works. But the common folk need to try to study the code to figure out how it works. Like, mainly in figuring out how the battle mechanics work. And how... like, they have, like, false random numbers in Pokemon games. So if you can figure out how those random numbers are made, you can make anything happen in a Pokemon game. Or you can do whatever it takes to get the end result you want. Like getting a shiny at a certain time frame. Like that's the main thing that comes to my mind, is how it affects shiny hunting. I think I might have screwed myself here with this grape. I can't think of a way to get it to go down without inertia giving me a blessing of some kind. Like this. There we go. But now, we have a problem here. Excuse me. Now there's a problem with that mini orange being between these two peaches. No, not peaches, these two pears. I need to remember that these are pears. Because they're not shaped like American pears. They're specifically Asian pears. Like, I tried eating an Asian pear once back when I worked at a hotel in high school. I guess getting the Asian pears was cheaper than getting regular pears. But I think it was also cheaper because the pears were not ripe whatsoever. Like, they were really hard to bite into and they weren't sweet at all. So that's probably why they were also cheaper. It's because they didn't actually sell them correctly. Or sell them when they were supposed to. Or like, they were scamming people out of the good money by giving them bad products. I don't even know who the seller was. All I know is that Asian pears, the ones that I've had, didn't taste as good as regular pears. The ones that I grew up with. So I don't understand people who say that Asian pears taste better than American pears. It's just like, my frame of reference is stale, hard, difficult to chew pear that isn't a good experience whatsoever. I mean, to each their own. If you want a crunchy, apple adjacent fruit, then fine. Asian pears are your go-to. But if you want a pear, if you actually want to eat a pear, then getting an American pear is the better option for you. Because it actually tastes and feels like a pear. That's my hot take, I guess. That's my unimportant hot take that no one's gonna care about. Is Asian pears are just apples. But they're like shifted slightly to the left. Like, if they were supposed to be apples, they would be called apples. They would be given like a specific apple name, you know? Like how there are like thousands of different types of apples, so if Asian pears were apples, they would call them apples. But no, apparently they're pears. But that just gives a whole different expectation for what you're going to be tasting, you know? And for how it's going to feel. Compared to what it actually is. Like, it gaslights you into thinking it's something else. No, gaslight isn't the right word. It's just straight up lying. It's just straight up lying to you about what it is. It tells you it's a pear, but it's actually an apple. And even then, it's not even actually an apple. Something about it makes it a pear. What that something is, I could not tell you. Because they certainly don't taste like pears. They didn't feel like pears. It feels like someone was playing a prank on someone, saying it's a pear. But it's not. It's an apple. Ah. The apple screwed me over. The apple didn't like how I was talking about how Asian pears were apples. Sorry. Sorry, Apple. Apparently I have feelings about this. Apparently my feelings for this are very, very strong. Anyway, let's see if we can get better luck this time. Okay. Strong start, methinks. Doing good so far. Keeping things separated. Okay, now things are starting to get tricky because things are connecting. Alright, got these pears to a peach. And here we are with this over here. Put this over there. Put this on top of there for a possible connection later. Or right now. Yeah, it's important to keep track of what the next fruit is too, so that you can make your next move based on it. Alright, I think this is doing good. It's pretty balanced. We are starting to get some dead air, which is worrying me. Hopefully if we can push these over, it won't be as bad. I need to sneeze. I sneezed. I managed to meet myself in time though. Let's see here. Okay, inertia's doing its thing there. Okay. These two aren't connecting. That cherry is gonna push things away. I'm not gonna worry about the cherry because it's also gonna push these closer. There we go. Small over here. Let's see, these two apples aren't gonna meet because of the cherry. Never mind! Pushing it over a little bit caused inertia to work some magic. Alright, so let's get an apple here. That mini orange there is just gonna have to stay there for a bit. As I place things down. Because I gotta try and connect stuff to that little strawberry there. Of course things get in the way that make it so I can't. Of course things get in the way so I can't do that. Why wouldn't they? Alright. Okay, there we go. The game gave me what I needed. Okay, this is risky. But I think if I can find a connection here, it'll work golden magic later. Like, right now. Yeah, see? Managed to get a good pineapple. Ooh, and we got a peach from that, too. See? Inertia and gravity. Okay, cherries. Cherry connection. The cherry magic. Let's see, let's place this one right here. I'll place this up here. If I'm quick with this, yep, those will connect. Let's see. I think if I put this here, it's just gonna fall down there. Let's put that up there for now. And connect these together. There we go. That connects there. And boom! Nice. Need to connect these cherries a bit. Put that up there. It's risky, but it's so close. It's so close. It feels literally so close. Okay, there we go. Come on. You can connect. Ooh. Oh, that was so dangerous. That was so dangerous. I'm a risk taker. Alright, connect those. See, those probably aren't going to be connecting soon. So let's get this. Alright, this is going to connect to this. But those probably aren't going to connect. Never mind! Inertia did its thing. It was defying gravity. I'm flying high, defying gravity. I have not seen the Wicked movie. I have seen the musical multiple times. But I've also seen reviews for the movie that show my concerns with later productions of the musical made its way into the movie adaptation. Like specifically the dancing through life scene. When I first saw it, back in like 2007, 2008-ish, in that scene when Alphaba danced— oh, spoilers. Spoilers. In that scene when Alphaba was dancing, it was more slow and graceful. So the lines about her pretending that she doesn't care even though she does makes sense. Because she's doing her best to try not to let people know. But in a later production of it that I saw, for some reason they decided that Alphaba should be played as like a closeted extrovert who is desperate for attention, even if it makes her look like a crazy person. So in the later production, during the dance, she was flailing her arms about, like, look at me, look at me, look at me, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And I guess that's another interpretation for showing how she's trying to pretend that she doesn't care. But, like, that's the most caring way of showing that you don't care. Is getting in people's faces about it, rather than just doing your own thing. And from what I saw from movie reviews talking about that scene, is that's how they did it in the movie too. So whoever was the actor or director who made that call in the first place, I don't know when it first happened, but whoever made that call, their own opinion about how that scene should go made it into the film version, which is what more people are going to go see because it's more affordable to go see the movie or buy the DVD than it is to go see it on Broadway. So in a sense, that version of Elphaba, where she's like more gentle in her approach to trying not to be hurt by hiding her feelings in gentle swaying movements, is more or less dead. And from now on, every Elphaba is going to be compared to the movie Elphaba, whether they want to or not. And you know, that's kind of sad. That's kind of sad that that happens. But there's also not anything that I personally can do about it. Like, on the very, very off chance I get cast into a production of it, which probably won't happen ever. And even then, I'd probably just be a background character. My opinion wouldn't matter because I wouldn't be playing Elphaba. Because I'm a man. So the only leading roles I could get are Bach and Fiyero. More likely Bach because I'm a short king. So maybe I'd have some chances to interact with the Elphaba actress. But more than likely, the director's word would supersede mine. And the actress's opinion over the scene would supersede mine anyways. So unless I'm really convincing with how I explain the introvert trying to hide their pain interpretation of the scene rather than the closeted extrovert interpretation, it'll all depend on how the actress feels about how she should do it, or what she likes the most. But also there's the, once again, I mentioned earlier, the pressure of being like the movie now. Because everyone's going to be thinking of the movie when they go see the musical now. And there might be some people who complain about it. Like, I remember seeing like a documentary about the Anastasia musical, and how when they first adapted that, and the costuming production made a dress for a scene, there were complaints from the audience, because the dress wasn't the same color as the one from the animated movie. So the costume department had to make an entirely new dress to match the dress that was from the movie, even though they probably had their own idea for why that dress was the way it was, whether it was historical accuracy or some other feature that they were trying to, what's the word? Bring to light? Display? Or some other thing? Like, as a costume designer, you end up doing a lot of research for the play that you are designing for. Like, not just what people wore, but the different like class structures of the time and who could wear certain things and who couldn't. And also trying to figure out the vocabulary of certain things. Like for me, when I went to college for theater and was taking the costume design class, a script that I was studying for that called something that a character was wearing a muslin. But the muslin that I knew from like the costume design labs, where I had to make costumes, muslin was a rough, scratchy material. But this thing that the character was wearing didn't make sense to be rough and scratchy. So I did research into what it could possibly be referring to. And turns out that a muslin, back in like the 1880s, 1890s days, was of soft material. Like soft and downy, more like a swan thing. That's what I compare it to. So when I say it was a muslin, it was less what it was made out of, and more how droopy the fabric should look, and how soft it is to the touch. So, yeah, there's that. Alright, let's see here. Got some stuff we can't connect to, like that apple. But I think I can connect these cherries to... Never mind. I thought those cherries would make a strawberry to connect together there, but no, they didn't. I am a fool of a took. But I think I can connect these somewhat. Right, there we go. And connecting all of those is good. Oh, this is risky business. If we could get a good connection chain, then maybe this game could be saved, but I don't know, Scoob. I don't know, Scoob. I think we're kind of fucked. I think we're kind of screwed with this one. Like we're kind of in a sticky situation. And things aren't looking too good. So many pairs that are just not connecting at all. Be cool if they could, but they're not. Yeah, and those aren't connecting either. Okay, got those to connect, but still bad. It's still bad. It's still just not good. I'm just gonna try to get as many points as possible, but yeah, it looks like it's no-go. Let's see. It'd be cool if I could have like someone help me with this. But I'm pretty sure that Suika game isn't as popular as it was back when it first came out. It's still a fun game though. It's still fun. So it's not like it's lost its touch. It's more that it's not like clickbait worthy right now. Okay, we got lots of good connections going on. There's that. Okay, things are getting risky. The risk level is growing. And that's not connecting. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay. That connected, but now there's just a lone cherry down there. And there's also a lone mini orange. Like, are persimmons bigger than oranges? Or are persimmons smaller than oranges? Like, I'm pretty sure oranges are bigger than persimmons. But I know that, at least pretty sure, this one is persimmon. And this one is called an orange in game. But the sizes don't make sense to me. Because of my real life experience with oranges. I guess I haven't had much real life experience with persimmons. I've had experience with mandarin oranges, which are smaller than persimmons, most definitely. Let's see, can I connect these? It's literally so close. Come on. Come on, can't take a little elbow grease. Can't take a little faith to trust in pixie dust. There we go. There we go. Faith, trust, and pixie dust did the trick. Oh no, I got a second start to the right in my head. The second star to the right. I probably shouldn't sing while I have suika music in the background. I should probably turn the suika music down too, since I'm not being too loud at the moment. Yeah, I'll turn it down to there, and hopefully it won't overshadow my actual voice, or be too quiet on the VOD. That's always my concern, if it's too quiet on the VOD. I think the higher tone is good for games where there's dialogue, but for background music, I think this is okay. As long as it's audible. As long as it can actually be heard, then it's okay. Ooh, the dead air here. I do not like that look. I do not like that look of dead air. It's very, very bad. Okay, but I'm listening it, so I'm trimming it down somewhat. Okay, those aren't going to be connected anytime soon. I mean, maybe they will. I've been proven wrong multiple times in this stream so far, and it hasn't even been an hour. So, let's see if it'll prove me wrong once more. Oh, this is a tricky situation. Come on. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Inertia did the trick. Thank you, gravity. Alright, let's see here. Can connect these, put the cherry there. That's not gonna connect, is it? Okay, connect these, then put that there, and let the gravity pull it down to make those connect. And now we got that to connect. Ta-da! Oh, I was hoping those would connect, but no, it didn't. Okay, let's put these over here. Put these over here. Have these all connect. Have those connect. Oop! We're about to get a connection chain. Check this out. Boom! Melon. Okay. Okay. Trying to think of where to put the smalls and the bigs. And how it should all connect here. Because this side is big, but there's a lot of smalls that are under the big that need to be connected to. So it's a tricky situation. Trying to figure out what should go where. And when and how. Okay, there's that. Nice. I think I'm working good with inertia this time around. Let's see. Should I connect these? No. I'll connect them up here. And I'll figure something else out for here. Like right here with these. There we go. And then put these grapes on top to connect those. We connect these to make a peach. Put those there, connect these. I think I'll keep these here, since I want to make a connection with these over here. And then boom! Pear! I think I may have screwed myself accidentally, though. Okay, here's this. Okay, which side is big and which side is small? This is not a good look. Lots of extra stuff on the bottom that's not connecting. Got a little bit of extra stuff here. I think big stuff needs to go in the middle, so that smaller stuff can go on the sides. And cherries especially go on this side to connect. It's getting close. It's getting real tight up there. Okay. Ooh, it's so close. Okay, these... I was gonna say if I could connect these, like, orange persimmons here, then there could be, like, a connection chain. But the two over there connected and pushed the mini orange up before I could do that. Okay, Mountain Dew is gone. No more dew. I think I may end the stream after 1 hour. So, when the ads go off, that's when I'll start looking into ending stream. Yeah. Okay, here's that. Okay, we got lots of connections. It's risky, though. It's a little risky. I think I may have just screwed myself trying to separate things. Let's just connect things as I see them. And see if I can fix things from how they are. Alright, there's this good connection. These can connect. These down here to connect. Okay, there we go. Now we have the two sides thing. Which I'm not sure exactly what the strategy here is. Only that this cherry is probably going to end up being forgotten at some point. But probably still go big side over here, small side over here. Just for the sake of consistency. Unless gravity decides that I shouldn't. Unless gravity has other ideas. Gravity has decided no. Okay, let's see. Connection. Okay, here's this. I can connect these to make that. Okay, that connects good. Here, nope. I was gonna connect those, but it didn't. But that does connect. Ooh. Okay, that was risky. But this is a good setup, I think. There's not all that much trash in the bottom. And we have mostly big over here and mostly small over here. So if we can play our cards right, then everything should be fine. Let's see, can we connect these? Not quite. There we go. An extra push. Let's see here. I can put that there, then connect these here to connect those there. Make that connection. Will these peaches connect? Or is the little fruit going to get in the way? The little fruit might be in the way here. There we go! Pushing the little fruit together, push those together. Let's see. Little over here. The only problem is this is a little thing too that needs to be connected. So I'll place that there. And then try placing like small medium stuff there. And here's this connection. Okay, come on, push that down. See, connect these. Come on, can we connect 4? Boom. Connection. And see, there's that. That's good. That's good. But now it seems that the little and the bigs have switched sides. Of course, there's this cherry here. But this side is smaller than stuff that's on this side. So now I need to play to each side's strengths. As best I can, without screwing things over. Which I might just have done. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm probably just gonna have to roll with it, because these could connect and it would be grand. But it's not connecting, so it's not grand. It kind of sucks, actually. Let's see, I put that grape there to try to get it to connect, but I don't think it's going to. I'm gonna have to play fast and loose with that. To try to get another mini orange. Okay, there we go. Those connect. We still can't get these grapes to connect, no matter what. They just don't want to get together. The chemistry is not there. Okay, there we go. Finally, the chemistry finally worked. But let's see, we gotta connect to that strawberry somehow. So let's see here. Ah, this mini orange kind of pushed things over. If we can get this, there we go. Alright, connect these. There we go. That's lots of connections. That works. Kind of. Alright, big this side, small that side. Let's see. Connect these there to make those connect. There's lots of small stuff there. But I think it's alright as long as I can figure out a way to connect these. Yeah, if I can get those to connect, maybe. See, inertia isn't going to do me any favors there, so let's put littles over here. Now this. A chain of connections to make a watermelon! Now let's let inertia do all its thing, let gravity move things around. Alright, lots of dead air. And the littles and the bigs have switched sides again. So this is risky. This is a risky game. Ooh. God, that's so close to the top. Oh dear. This is... come on. Okay. Okay. I pushed it down a bit. Will this stay if I put it right here? Okay, it stayed. If I try putting this up here, it's not gonna stay, is it? It stayed. Cool. I can connect these, put this down to connect those. Let's, I was gonna have gravity move that down, but there we go. Now it's down. Now these are connected. Okay. Alright, I think my focus should be to not worry about this apple and try to make connections over here. With this being the little side and this being the big side. Oh, ad break is over, so after this game, we're calling it for today. But this game might actually be my best one yet, which is unfortunate. I didn't even realize there was an ad, sorry. I was too locked in on the gameplay. Let's see here. That connection. Gotta try and get these to connect, but I need another strawberry. There we go. There's a strawberry. Okay. These. I'll connect to these. Connect these to get that. This here. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna count that as a big, and this will be small side. And here's this. Oh, the strawberry is probably gonna screw me over. With the grape. Come on. We can connect these. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. Which side is big side and which side is small side? I guess these are still technically on big side, so this will be small side. To try and connect things. To try and get the peach down. And get another peach to connect to that pineapple. 2 peaches to a pineapple. Okay, here's this. Okay. Okay. There's lots of dead air now. Not good. Come on. Okay. Lots of pears at the top. Yeah. Looks like I may have made a choice that screwed me over. Put this over on little side, put that over on big side. Yeah, I can't cover that, otherwise I won't be able to make connections. Yep, that's the game. But hey, that's my biggest score of the day. And we got a watermelon. We got ourselves a suika. Alright, let's go. I'll keep this score up as I go find someone to raid for today. Oh, that was the end of the video. How convenient. Cool. Now we can go find someone to raid. Let's see. Earlier when I checked Twitch, one of the people I was following was doing Honkai. So I think I might raid into them if they're still doing Honkai. Let's give it a little check. Let's give it a wee little check. Let's see here. Alright, those who I am following. Let's see here. Is there a Honkai? There's a Honkai! There we go. We're going to be raiding. Let's see if he'll allow it. Going to be raiding into Mr. Sir Alex today. Alright, it's time to pull up. Actually, I'm going to go over to just chatting. And now time to pull up my raid message. And here we go. Alright, thank you to everyone who came by today, those who lurked. Thank you so much. Ooh, stretch. It was good suika today. I'm probably going to be playing some Minecraft after stream, though. I've gotten a bit back into Minecraft, but it's mostly off-stream stuff right now. I might stream it, or I might just skip the stream entirely and post it straight to my YouTube channel. It really depends. It really depends on how this plays out. On how everything plays out. But yes, thank you for being here today and supporting me. Tomorrow, I'm going to be playing Honkai Star Rail. And it's going to be the Dromas event. The baby Dromas event. I'm so excited for that. Because it's so cute! Anyway. Oh, and Wednesday I'm going to be playing Zenless Zone Zero. I need to try and get caught up with that before the next patch drops. So at least once a week I'll be playing some Zenless. Alright, time to say goodbye. I'll see you later. Mata ne!